All right, good evening. Adejumobi Johnson here. I have been having this burden whether or not to come online and talk about what I want to talk about now. To give an advice a little. If you are called, you are called to preach, whatever the kind of call, whether you're an apostle, a preacher, a teacher, um, an evangelist, and so on and so forth. Let's just put this together. The fundamental, the basic instruction that we are supposed to carry as believers is the book of Matthew, chapter 28 and verse 20. Go and teach all I have taught you, and lo, I'm with you to the end of the age. So that means anybody you are trying to draw to Christ, which is the basics, the person must actually be interested in your Christ. So if you go about belittling God just because you want to win cheap points, cheap shots against the people who you presume are doing the same work with you, bringing people to Christ. So it's about who brings them to a Christ better. It doesn't make sense on how somebody can say what God cannot do does not exist is a lie, and you project yourself as a preacher or a pastor. You can as well just tell us who you truly are, because it makes no sense if we want to talk about Jesus and your Jesus has such limitation. My Jesus has no limitation. What God cannot do does not exist. I've never met Pastor Jerry. I don't know if I'm going to ever meet him, but simply because he said so doesn't mean it shouldn't be true. You must not be the. Look, listen, guys. Everybody must align behind Jesus. You don't need to align behind a preacher before you are right. As long as you're aligning behind Jesus, you are proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, that's right enough. So we need to stop now. We are now going to podcast where terrible things have been said. So you are not going there to tell them to come to Christ. You are going there to say, who, come on, stop, stop, stop. So if you believe in Jesus, you can say it with me. What God cannot do does not exist. God bless you.